Hi everyone, here we are going to discuss about translating weak entities. So, have a look at that. Before going to weak entities, do you know what is an entity? Yes. An entity is an object in the actual world and that can be identified from the other objects. It is a real world thing which can be distinctly identified like a person, place, or a concept. It is an object which is distinguishable from others. If we cannot distinguish it from others, then it is an object but not an entity. There are different types of entities such as tangible and intangible. And now we look at what is entity set. It is a set of group of entities that possess the same set of attributes. Also, we can say that the entity type is a superset of the entity set as all the entities are included in the entity type. Now we are moving to our topic, what is a weak entity set? A weak entity set is an entity set that does not contain sufficient attributes to uniquely identify its entities. In other words, a primary key does not exist for a weak entity set. Here, the entity type should have a key attribute which uniquely identified each entity in the entity set, but there exists some entity type for which key attributes can be defined. These are called weak entity types. A weak entity is an entity that cannot be uniquely identified by its attributes alone. It must use a foreign key in conjunction with its attributes to create a primary key. The foreign key is typically a primary key of an entity it is related to. An entity that has a primary key is termed as a strong entity set. In the ER diagram, a weak entity set is indicated by a double rectangle as shown in the figure. In this figure, the weak entity is represented by a double rectangle box and the relationship between one strong and one weak entity is represented by double diamond shape. In general, a weak entity does not have any items in its primary key other than its inherited primary key and a sequence number. There are two types of weak entities, associative entities and subtype entities. However, it contains a partial key called a discriminator because the primary key does not exist. Discriminator can identify a group of entities from the entity set. Discriminator is represented by underlining with a dashed line. Here we can see some of the examples of weak entities. As we all know that a weak entity is the entity which can be fully identified by its own attributes and take the foreign keys as an attributes in conjunctions. So we can say that the existence of the rooms is entirely dependent on the existence of a hotel. So room can be seen as the weak entity of the hotel. In example 2, it is defined that a tire might be considered as a strong entity because it also can exist without being attached to a car. Here we will discuss about the major differences between a strong entity and a weak entity. Weak entity always has a total participation, but the strong entity may not have a total participation. Weak entity is depending on strong entity to ensure the existence of the weak entity. Like strong entity, weak entity does not have any primary key. It has a partial discriminator key. Weak entity is represented by a double rectangle. Also, the relation between one strong and one weak entity is represented by a double diamond. Now, take a look at the picture. Consider an entity set payment which has three attributes: payment number, payment date, and payment amount. Although each payment entity is distinct, but payment for the different loans may share the same payment number. Thus, this entity set does not have a primary key and it is an entity set. Each weak set must be a part of one-to-many relationship sets. Do you know why we require the weak entity set? Yes, to avoid the inconsistencies caused by duplicating the key of the strong entity. The weak entity set can be converted into strong entity set by simply adding the appropriate attributes. This approach results in the redundant storage of the primary key. The next point to be discussed is weak entity set reflects the logical structure of an entity being dependent on another entity. A member of a strong entity set is called dominant entity and the member of a weak entity set is called a subordinate entity. Next point to be discussed is weak entities can be deleted automatically when the strong entity is deleted. Existence of weak entity set depends on the existence of a strong entity set. Thus, the deletion of a strong entity results in the deletion of weak entity set. The last point to be discussed is weak entities that can be stored physically with their strong entities. This will lead to the faster data retrieval processes. And now, here are some of the links available for the reference which helps you to attain more information on our topic. Also, some of the important links are given in the description box for better reference. Okay, thank you all.